Assalamu alaikum. Ahlan wa sahlan. I am Roshan Ahmed Haji, bringing you your Ramadan treats with kids in the kitchen. Alhamdulillah, today I have my master chef again with me, Mishka. And Mishka has an amazing recipe that she stole from me though. And it is a wonderful bread with egg, your French toast. Over to you, Mishka.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mishka Hassan and I am 29 years old and studying dental assisting, but I also enjoy my kitchen, my baking and my cooking. So I'm back today to share another one of my aunt's recipes which I stole from her. And yes, I'm here to spill all the secrets.
Mishka, but viewers, I'm glad to share my secrets with you. These are some amazing tips that you get. These recipes that you get from kids in the kitchen are flop-proof recipes, all tried and tested 1,000,000 times over.
Okay, so we are going to get started and run you through some of the ingredients that we're going to use for this recipe. So we have obviously our bread. You can use white bread or brown bread if you'd like, whatever you prefer, and it must be sliced bread, preferably. It's much easier to use. Then we have some oil, about 1/4 cup of oil, about a tablespoon of butter. So that's the trick in this recipe, guys, is to use your oil and your butter.
I know a lot of secrets.
A lot of people like to fry it in ghee as well, but our secret to make it nice and crispy as well is to use your butter and your oil. And then we also have some half ground DHANNA, about half a teaspoon of your whole JHEERA, half a teaspoon of your salt, 1 teaspoon of coarse red chilies, and a whole lot of dhania, guys. Yes. Coriander. That's another secret to this recipe, which gives it a lot of its flavor and a lot of the aroma as well. I know Sunday mornings it's my auntie's speciality, so every Sunday morning we are always getting the whiff of this lovely aroma, and I think it's the dhania that does that. So as much as you'd like, it depends on you entirely. If you want to use a little less, you can, but the more dhania, the better. And we are going to use 3 eggs for today's recipe.
So this is a savory one. You know, usually I know people prefer a sweet French toast, but this one is excellent and amazing for your savory time. It's very fulfilling, and I hope your family is going to enjoy a savory French toast. Over to you, Mishka.
Okay, so let's get started on our mixing. Firstly, we're going to take our 3 eggs and empty it into our mixing dish.
It would vary from for your family, how big your family is though. Okay.
Okay, and then into our eggs, we're going to add our coarse red chilies. Okay. Our salt.
That also can vary according to the taste of your family. Sometimes if you have a diabetic in the house and you don't want to put too much of salt, you can just judge how much you'd like to put in.
And then we're going to add our whole JHEERA and our half ground DHANNA.
So there's another secret to the DHANNA. Our DHANNA, whenever I use half coarse DHANNA, I usually roast it in the oven, so it gets the flavor of a nice roasted DHANNA and a crunch in it as well.
Yes.
And so those are the secrets. Okay.
And then we're going to add our whole lot of dhania that we're going to add into that. And then we're just going to give it a nice whisk, guys, just to make sure that everything is nicely blended into each other. Okay. And just be careful, don't whisk too hard so that everything is not flying all over the place.
You don't want that savory time,
want that
to clean up that mess.
Not that time of the morning.
Definitely.
And that's it. Basically, we're just going to mix it, give it a nice stir, make sure that all our yolks are nice and blended into it as well. Yes, you can get that lovely aroma of the dhania.
It's the dhania and the dana, Mishka.
Now I know your secret.
I know my secrets, eh? There's another little trick to this, viewers. Mishka is going to tell you when you add your butter and your oil,
Yes.
the secret of making sure the heat is just right for putting in your French toast to fry.
So once we are done mixing our batter, we are just gonna put our stove on and we're gonna add our butter and our oil.
Let's get that. So the reason being that the oil and the butter needs to melt and it needs to have that little sizzle so that you don't get your bread all soggy.
Yes.
And another little thing is, I know many people like adding a little milk in their omelette, in their French toast, but what I found with that, it tends to make the bread a bit soggy.
Yes. So like my auntie said, we're gonna wait for the oil to get nice and hot until it starts sizzling, because that's when it's ready for us to fry. So it makes it, the secret for the heat is to make it crispy and just so that it doesn't get soggy.
You
So
got
we're
all
gonna
my
leave
secrets,
it-
Mishka.
We're gonna leave it to just simmer for a bit. And while that's simmering, we're gonna start dipping our bread into our egg mixture. So we're gonna just make sure that it's nicely coated and coated and turn it around and from the other side as well.
Yes, you can always add a little more of the dhania on it while it's frying there. Right, see, Mishka's coated it very nicely. So mashallah,
From
go
there
closer to that, Mishka. Bismillah.
Let's
Go.
There we go.
So that's the
Now
lovely
we just
smell you
gonna-
get.
Yes, you can get that now. I know the secret for every Sunday mornings when I'm walking past. Now I know. And that's it. You're just waiting for it to simmer for a
And you
bit.
brown it to the bottom. Nicely cooked to the bottom. And then you just toss over.
There you go.
So it's a very nice morning breakfast for our sehri. You know, I'm not one who really likes a lot of egg in Ramadan, but if it's flavored like this, then it goes for me.
And that's it. Okay, so we have plated our egg bread, our French toast, and as you can see, we've cut it into diagonal slices just to make it a bit more fancy. And we've plated it with some chili sauce. You can use any sauce that you like. So you can just add any sauce. And this is a lovely recipe to have during your sehri time, guys, because you know egg actually fills us up quite a bit.
Definitely.
It is very filling and it will last you throughout the day, hopefully.
I think half the day, Mishka, we get so hungry after that, eh?
Okay, maybe
After-
till after Zohar.
I think so, Mishka.
But it is quite filling as well.
Uh-huh.
So my family likes to have it for sehri time. And yeah, it's a quick and easy recipe, especially that time of the morning. We don't want to be doing a lot of things in the kitchen. So it's a very simple dish to make early in the morning while your eyes are still closed. And yeah, so that's basically it. And there you have it, an easy peasy French toast and very, very delicious. The aroma is amazing. And now you guys are just as lucky as I am to get this recipe from my aunt.
Thank you, Mishka. Thank you for those lovely compliments. And viewers, please, you got all my secrets, and I hope you're going to enjoy making it for sehri time for your family. So, see you tomorrow, same time, same place, same channel. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.